Hello everybody, Robin here at Toadstool Tarot, and this morning I am doing a video response to a video I saw earlier today by Martin at Tarot in the City, and it's a response to the hashtag Desert Island Decks. And the idea behind this is you are stranded on a desert island for 1 year, and you can take with you 2 tarot decks, 1 oracle deck, and a book. And what would you take? So for me, the first thing I would take, the first tarot deck, is an RWS. It's a deck that I'm the most familiar with, and one of the ones I'm most comforted by because of the familiarity of the imagery. The second deck I would take is the Mara Lune Tarot, and that's because I find this deck particularly comforting. I'll be using tarot decks because I need them for guidance if I'm alone on the island. And I want one that I'm familiar with, and also another one that I'm very comforted by, and I find the imagery in this one particularly soothing and comforting, non-abrasive, non-challenging, not upsetting in any way. So it's sort of a salve for any situation I might find myself in. And the third deck I would take is not, strictly speaking, an oracle deck, because I don't really do oracle decks so much. But I treat it or read it like an oracle deck, and that is my own tarot. It's a majors only tarot called the Open Face Tarot. And this one I would take because I created the images inspired by the majors only in regular tarot system. And since they came from me, I have a very close connection to them. And so they really speak to me particularly. I find or hope they would give me strength. Lastly, we have the book. This was difficult because I thought, well, should I bring a book that might help me learn how to build a shelter, make a fire, protect myself, teach me about edible plants and so forth? I don't really know the circumstances of my being deserted on an island, but hopefully I have enough knowledge that I wouldn't need a book like that. And the other thing is, I might want a book for guidance, but the 3 decks I picked I used for guidance, so there you go. And it got the spirituality base covered with those 3, I think. So I think what it comes down to is, if I'm alone for a year, I'd probably want to be entertained, which means I might not take one of my absolute favorite books, because would I want to read it over and over again, even if it is a favorite? I think I might want a little variety over the course of a year. So I decided to choose a Grimm's fairy tale book. And it doesn't need to be a particular one. This one is from the Collector's Library from Barnes & Noble. And I picked this because it's got a number and variety of different tales inside to entertain me, to stimulate my imagination, to keep me from getting bored, to send me off on fields of fantasy and fancy. So there you have my choices and my responses to Desert Island Decks. And please join in if you haven't already. This is an older challenge, but I don't believe I've done it before. I might have, but here we are again revisiting. See you all soon. Bye.